This this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 36, verse 6. It says, "Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him." Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and blessing be multiplied on all you brethren teaching His word in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and the rest of the men, women, and children that will receive mercy from the Lord in these last days. I'm the brother Dama Agabar, here with another lesson to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. All right, and this is going to be a lesson straight to the point. I don't have a lot of time, but this is the reality that 2/3 of our people, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and a whole lot of you Americans that's trusting on this a spiritual Egypt, which is America. It's like a broken reed, man. As soon as you put all your weight on it, all your trust in it, it's gonna splinter and crush beneath your weight. You see, all you Jakes that voted for Donald Trump, all you MAGAs, all you people that have trust and faith in the system, is likened unto this broken reed, and it's about to be crushed under the weight of the things that are coming upon this place. And this is why we've been pushing for you Israelites out there to get your faith and your trust out of Babylon, out of America, out of the dollar, out of this system completely, because this place is about to crumble. It's about to crush. And this weekend, Lord willing, is going to be the spark and the start that's going to lead to the other full collapse of this society. All right. And I was reading this article. I'm going to read a little bit of it, and got one more precept, and I'm going to close it out. But hey, man, Lord willing, this is the time, man. All right. Pretty soon, hey, the Lord is about to make prophecy move in a major way. Trump, now they're moving American personnel out of Iran. They asked Trump, is something going to happen in Iran? He says something very bad is going to happen there pretty soon because of that stupid, you rich in uranium deal. And what Trump just told Benjamin Netanyahu to end that war in Gaza and basically get ready to go to war with Iran, which we know that's going to lead to the least of the flock drawing them out, man. So things are getting hot and heavy in the society, man. Hey, the Lord is speeding prophecy through. We know Trump got this whole thing with Palantir, getting ready to bring in this, this Palantir design system, which is getting ready to track and trace every possible movement of you American people. All right. We know that, the MOTB is definitely attached to that digital IDB system. So there's a lot going on, man. Ultimately, the Lord is getting ready to fully collapse Babylon the Great. The Lord is about to allow this civil war to take place, for this place to be further divided, and these devils are looking to use all of these crises as a way to further put the nail in the coffin of Babylon the Great, America, man, and to bring in this new world order. It's all lining up, man. And you, Jake, are still playing games. You're still not in the right spirit. You're still not paying attention. All right. You got Jake over here talking about, we ain't worried about the Mexicans and these Latin tribes, what they got going on. That's their problems, not knowing that, nigga. Soon as they get these northern tribes out of there, they're going to be coming for you so-called Negroes, Latino, for you so-called niggas, man. You see, Jake is playing games, but the games are about to be over. All right. And this is from Zero Hedge. It says, LA more than an insurrection. It's a Bolshevik style revolution. All right. And let's read this, man. This is a renowned attorney, Larry Klayman, predicted on U.S. Watchdog months ago that there would be a full-blown legal civil war happening in the court system. With 272 cases and counting filed against the Trump administration, the prediction have proven spot on. Klayman also predicted months ago that violence from the left, from the rabid left, would not only increase but explode. The LA riots prove another bullseye for Klayman. It says what Klayman is seeing is far more than some violent protests on the West Coast. Klayman warns this is a very dire period. And I agree. He says, we knew this was coming. This is more than an insurrection. This is a Bolshevik style revolution. It's not just Bolsheviks, but it's every conceivably left radical group. This is financed undoubtedly by people like George Soros. And remember, this all goes back to the elites, man, to the Illuminati, if you want to call them that, as these elites, man. This is all an organized, structured system that these elites have put in place, man. It's the same playbook being ran over and over and over again. But this time, since Esau know he has but a short time, now he has to go for the gusto. Now he has to put the same playbook in full play mode, man. You know, no more little tests, no more little this. Now they're getting ready to unleash it in its full capacity, which they're trying to bring in the utter collapse of Babylon. It says Karen Bass is a DEI affirmative action mayor in Los Angeles. She was going to be Biden's second choice to be vice president. God forbid. They are using her. The left is using her, and they are using Newsom and others. They want there to be some kind of tragedy in LA. They want there to be some kind of Kent state where someone gets killed. They want one of these protesters to be killed by the National Guard or by the military. This will be a flashpoint to carry forth this Bolshevik revolution. Remember, Gary Newsom and Karen Bass are just cogs in the machine. All right, they're just pawns being used by these elites to ultimately to get the desired goal, which is this a new world order. It says they want to take this country down to ground zero. This is what they are trying to do. They want to destabilize the country and bring these radicals out. It says this is undoubtedly foreign money involved, probably from communist China, Iran, and North Korea. There is probably money coming from the left with Soros and others. They want the country at a point that it is destroyed. And when they take control, this is their motivation to do what? To bring in this new world order. All right. Same playbook being ran over and over. It says this is what happened in Russia when they had the Bolshevik revolution. That's what happened in China with Mao. This is the plan. This is a playbook. You see? This is why we need to push back, and this is why President Trump needs to crush this right now. But one thing they don't want to understand is that Trump is all a part of this, man. He's a major player. He's a major pawn being used by these elites to usher in all of this shit, man. Remember, you know, the left and the right is just a whole puppet show, man. They want you to believe that one is against the other and the other is against the other, but there's still two cheeks on the same ass. You know, a system being controlled and that's been hijacked and brought and hijacked and taken over by these elites, man. And they're using it to deceive and to bring in this system of total control. It says, what else is in here? Look at this. It says Iran is not going to give way. They are going to continue to enrich uranium, which I said is going to bring out what's that? Jeremiah the 49th chapter. It says they know ultimately we will be backed into a corner and we are going to have to attack them. This is a last ditch effort to try to eliminate President Trump and try to weaken our country, which is not that. It's ultimately the plan of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, ultimately to bring this third world's woe. And to bring the coming judgment and the return of our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, man. This is all part of prophecy of the Most High, man. But most people don't really want to, see it or not. But for those of us who have the eyes to see, we see it clearly. So this is all being played out, and I believe these devils are getting ready to go full-fledged with it. All right, this is Jeremiah 51:6. Flee ye out of the midst of Babylon, and this Babylon's talking about America, and deliver every man his soul. Now, it don't mean, which I read an article earlier, you got a lot of people that are packing up and ditching their American citizenship and leaving the country, which is a lot of these rich so-called probably Edomites and rich, well-to-do people. But this saying flee out of the midst of Babylon means spiritually, mentally, like I read in Isaiah 36, man. Stop leaning and trusting in Babylon the Great in this system. This place is finished, man. It's ran its course. It's not going to be healed. The Lord is getting ready to bring that ultimate judgment here in Babylon the Great, which is going to come what? Jacob's trouble, sedition, invading one another, famines, death, perplexity. Everything I was doing my lesson on about yesterday, man, is getting ready to come to this society because these devils are running out of time. They need to do it and do it now. It says, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. You see, all this stuff is all part of the vengeance and the payback and the judgment from Yahweh upon Babylon the Great America, man. And 2/3 of our people are going to catch a lot of the blowback from this, man. Because you made not Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai your shield and your buckler, but you continue to trust in this system and in man. It says he will render unto her a recompense, a payback, you see. It says Babylon America hath been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Right. That's why you see, there's a lot of foreign people, which that's all, it's all part of the plan. But right now, what you got a lot of American enemies that crossed the border during the Biden administration, which was done intentionally to get us exactly to this point that we're at right now. And a lot of these individuals are about to be a lot of these sleeper cells, these people that are here laying low that cross the border are getting ready to get those calls to be used to carry out T attacks and explosions, mass shootings, just to bring more and more chaos and more confusion and more to stoke the to accelerate the collapse of this society, man. Ultimately to bring in this new world order, man. You see? It says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. Hey, this place is not going to be healed from what's about to befall this place. It's already set in motion, man. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up to the skies. You see? It says, Yahweh have brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of Yahweh our power. Right. And how has the Lord brought righteousness forth? By giving, by waking up the elect, giving us this truth, these prophecies, giving us back access to his holy names and sealing the elect with the mark of exemption, which is the wall. You see, and now the Lord's getting ready to judge this place on the behalf of the elect, and Israel as a whole, but mainly for the elect's sake, man. And we about to get the hell up out of here. And this place is getting ready to crumble and fall and not bounce back, man. And you're going to have a lot of Jake that's about to get caught up this weekend and all of this protesting and all of this bullshit and this Bolshevik revolution as that guy deemed it, man. It says, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. Yahweh hath raised up the spirit of the king of the Medes, which is Russia, for his device against Babylon to destroy it with what? Nuclear destruction, man. It says, because it is the vengeance of Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple. You see, who's the temple of the Lord? The elect. You see, and this is something that a lot of our people don't want to come to the understanding and the realization and want to accept that everything that's happening to America is for vengeance sake, for what they have done to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Mainly the elect of the 12 tribes, man. You see? It says, set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes, for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai have both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon, which is what? Coming eventually is going to be this nuclear destruction upon Babylon the Great, man. And everything, hey, like I said, Trump, they're getting ready to use Israel to attack Iran, which we know is going to lead to this third world war, which is going to get Russia involved, China involved, and all of these major superpowers involved, for that day of Armageddon. So everything is lining up beautifully, man. Everything is, the Lord is setting things in motion. Things are about to get wild and crazy out here, but hey, these things are necessary, man. So we're going to continue to watch, see how wild this weekend goes, man. But hey, things are in motion. Hey, Babylon's a full collapse is set in motion. And hey, it's only going to go forward and not backwards, man. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Just a quick video in the spirit. Lord willing, you were edified. Until the next one, shalom.